Welcome to the Big Nerd AI Product Design Hackathon. I am Maddie Romashko. I am very excited to see you all here tonight. We're here to learn together, listen to some good music, and build something meaningful. So I want to share that this session isn't a stage for experts. It's really, truly a playground for the brave. So if you're shy, if you're unsure, or if this is your first time ever touching AI, then this hackathon is for you. We're here to help you level up and to leave here feeling confident. All right, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to pop in. Hold on one second. Workshop. Here it is. I'm also going to share the link here because this is going to be your guide tonight. Oh, Dana's posted in the chat, but if you missed it at the top, it should be there in there again for you. All right, so this event page has everything you're going to need for tonight. Let's first go get into the details here. What are we going to learn tonight? So first off, you're going to learn how to build an app using AI, not a mock-up, not a wireframe. You're going to design and build a functional app in under 1 hour. Secondly, you're going to learn how to be your director's favorite designer. So we're going to show you how to reduce rework by designing, building, and testing in one continuous loop. And third, we are done fearing the AI robot. You'll see simple ways to make AI your force multiplier rather than something to be nervous about. And finally, we're utilizing our non-human helpers. So this is about balancing speed with humanity. And we want to show you how AI augments, not replaces, good design. A key component for you all to get the most of this event is going to be your ability to be vulnerable and build in public. So share your screen, show us along the way so that we can learn from each other. The power really is in shared knowledge, and we're not looking for perfection today. We are looking for how much value can you create in 60 minutes. So we do have prizes, first, second, and third prize, including cash credits and one-on-one coaching with our very own Dan. And how do we judge? So since you'll all be sharing your screens, we'll have a mini demo at the end. We're going to be taking all of that into consideration. And then I found that the last few times, the demo was actually one of my favorite parts because it was a really positive environment to share your work, and got a lot of good feedback from myself and Dan and also from other participants. So remember that this is not us looking for the most complex code. We're really looking for who improved humanity in under 60 minutes. So if you scroll down, here is our agenda for our time together. If you're a very detailed type of person like me, you may want the play-by-play, and this section on the page is going to give you just that. But don't worry, I also have got you. I'll be giving us our time boxes so you'll know what to do when. And I think that's it from me, Dan. I told you all that you could build an app in under an hour, and Dan's going to prove to you that you can do it under 10 minutes. He's going to show you exactly how to prompt, how to vibe code, and how to get results fast. So Dan, I'm going to pass it on over to you.
Thanks, Maddie. This part always makes me a little nervous. You're such a tough act to follow, but I will do my best. Thank you so much, Maddie, and hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. My name's Dan Olsavsky, or just Dan-O for short, and I will be your hands-on support for the evening. A little bit about me. I got a screen up here that I'm showing you now on my website. Over the past 20 years, I've worked as a product designer, front-end developer, college instructor, and career mentor for some of the world's largest brands. More recently, I started Big Nerd Design to help UX designers and product teams adopt AI in ways that increase capabilities without replacing people or purpose. And tonight, I'm here to show you how to build an AI-generated app in Lovable so you can create something really cool and possibly win one of our awesome prizes. All right. All that said, that's enough about me. Let's talk a little more about the roles. So I would like to direct your attention to the instructions on our Hackathon Hub page. Again, that's pinned to the top of the chat. Maddie also posted that again in there for you, so you don't have to scroll all the way back up there. And about halfway down that page, you'll run across our instructions. That's what I'm going to go through with you now. There are 7 simple steps total, but please don't hesitate to ask any questions if you get stuck while you're building. So really quick overview of these instructions. Over the next 45 minutes, first, we're going to have you register for Lovable. And hopefully I'm not hurting anyone's eyes here, but I do have a quick note to share with you on fairness. This is something that we added in based off of our user feedback from prior builds. So we do welcome builders of all levels. In fact, I know there's builders of all levels with us tonight. So to keep things fair, we would really appreciate it if you could please stick to the basic features in the free Lovable plan and avoid any advanced features like AI integrations or third-party APIs. You can always add those on later at your leisure at any time. But again, to make this fair for everyone, would ask just stick with the basic features and Lovable. All right, next, you'll brainstorm an app idea. So you'll spend a few minutes to think of an idea for an app. I know some of you may already have one. It can be anything that you want. Bonus points if it solves a real world problem, if it helps humans in a meaningful way, it's an original idea, and you follow the directions. Really got to emphasize that part. So please keep the scope intentionally small. You may use your favorite LLM to help you brainstorm with, so ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, whatever it may be, but don't use any of your Lovable credits yet, because we don't want you burning up your credits quite yet. So once you've got your idea, we'll move on to step 3. And in step 3, you're going to use our template to turn your idea into a build prompt that we're going to use in Lovable. So here we're going to have you copy this prompt exactly as you see it and fill in the features that map back to your idea. We do have a couple examples here below. So if this is your first time and maybe you feel a little rushed or you're just a little bashful, not sure what to do, you can just copy and paste one of these examples just to get you started. Okay, once you have that prompt together, you're going to paste it. And I'm going to show you this in just a moment so you get a little visual of what we're talking about here as well. But you're going to paste that into Lovable. It's going to take about 5 minutes to build. You're going to want to hang around your computer while it's building because it might ask you a few questions along the way. Afterwards, we're going to have you test your functionality, make any small refinements, really just focused on functionality. So really not focused too much on look and feel tonight. We're more concerned, can you log into your app? Can you show us the main feature? Does it work, essentially? After you've tested your functionality, this is the really important part. And as Maddie mentioned, her favorite part, honestly, that's my favorite part too. You'll raise your hand in Google Meet so that you can share your work with the judges and your peers. So super important here. You're only going to have about 3 minutes to demo, maybe more, depending on how many folks are actually going to demo. So either way, please make sure you answer these 3 questions here concisely. Who is it for? What problem does it solve? And what is the core functionality? And then finally, Maddie and I and our AI-powered idea inspector will take a few moments and judge the results. So I'll give you a quick behind the scenes, feel like the Wizard of Oz right now, into our AI-powered agent here. So our AI-powered agent, it records your demo, and then it objectively judges it against the criteria that you see here on my screen. And that's based off of the instructions that I've provided the agent, as well as some rubrics based off of best practices that I've developed in the past. So here's just an example of something that I built earlier today, just to test some new functionality I added. I already got a 4.1, Maddie, so I'm setting the bar pretty high here already, I feel like, for hackathon builds. But I'll delete that in just a moment, so don't worry. Okay. My last piece here is just very quickly show you a walkthrough of a live example of building in Lovable. So to save time, I'm going to skip the brainstorming and copy one of those example prompts directly from our instructions and paste it into Lovable. I will do that now. I've built these applications so many times. The funny thing is they're slightly different every time I do this. Okay, so I'm just going to paste my prompt in there, and I'm going to let it build. And while it's building, it'll take roughly 5 minutes. And again, you'll want to hang out around your computer while it's building. It might ask you some questions. But as it's building here, so it's already asked me a question. As it's building here, I'll just point out a few of the features here and give you a real high level of what they're all about. So on the left-hand side is the chat panel. This is where you'll see your app building in real time. So that's what's actually going on in real time right now. So I recommend paying attention here, since again, Lovable's going to ask you some questions occasionally. It's also helpful for understanding how your application's being built. Now, down at the bottom, this is also where you'll continue the conversation with Lovable, where you'll make your edits. This is also where you can enable the visual editor, and it's where you can use one of my favorite features, voice to text. On the right-hand side is the preview panel. That's where my application is going to pop up when it's done building. At the top of that preview panel, there's a toolbar. So from that toolbar, I can switch in between my preview view, which we're in now. Nothing to preview as it's building here. Next is our analytic view. So this is helpful for in the future when we have some users visiting our application. It'll track all of that. We also have a code view. So when it's done building, we get all of our JavaScript files that are generated, which we can also connect to GitHub. Whoops. Went one too fast. This is just some code you see here on my screen now. It's actually generating it in real time. So once it's done, you can hook that up to GitHub. Here is where you can monitor your database, your cloud view. It's really easy to manage your database with. And there's a whole host of other features available to you as well. I'm not going to go through them all tonight because you most likely won't need them. I just wanted to get you a little more familiar with the interface here. All the way on the right-hand side is going to be this blue button, this publish button. So when your app's done building, you can go ahead and click that blue button to publish it. You can even give it a custom name if you'd like. My application's still building, so I don't have the ability to do that at the moment. So at this point, if my application was done building, I would do a quick review of all of the functionality. And then once I'm happy with the results, I'll go ahead and raise my hand in Google Meet to demo my progress. Again, you may finish early. Some apps might get built in 15 minutes. Some might take a little closer to 30 minutes. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and raise your hand. Other folks might still be building, and that's perfectly okay. Again, you only have about 3 to share. Maddie, you buzzed in?
I was just thinking last time we were running a little bit short on time at the end because people were holding back wanting to make their app perfect for the demo.
Yes.
And then people were really rushed in their demo time. So don't wait to demo. And I'll be prompting throughout the time too. So don't wait, because if you want a prize, we have to be able to judge you. So show us when you're ready.
Thank you, Maddie. Yes, that'll make things go a lot smoother towards the end. We did kind of have to rush a little bit. So we can make it happen either way. But what Maddie just said there, I think will be key for tonight. So now, without further ado, it's your turn to follow the instructions and build something really cool and lovable. Maddie and I are going to be here if you have any questions. You can raise your hand in Google Meet, or you can ask in the chat. Maddie and I may occasionally chime in with some tips or ask for time. It could be a variety of things, really. Again, don't forget to raise your hand when you're ready to review your app. Some folks will be done sooner than others. I think that's it as far as what I have for you. Okay, Maddie, hit us with a timer, some music, and any final words of encouragement you have for tonight's hackers.
All right. Timer is going to be set at 45 minutes. I'm going to play some music in the background. Feel free to get started now. And if anyone has any questions, ask away. But for now, let me put some music on. and I believe in you. You can do it. Was that good motivation, Dan? I believe in you.
I love it. Yeah, of course. This is my favorite part, Maddie. All right, let's go. Hey, Maddie, are you building anything tonight?
No, because I kept losing track of time last time. And then I was stuck. Oh no, I'm not building tonight. Are you building tonight, Dan?
I am. So I I don't know if you can still see my screen or not, but I'm building in real time. I'm on step.
Yeah, we can.
Where am I at? I'm on step 4. Lovable's taken its good old time tonight. I'll tell you that. Anyway,
Yeah, it's Dan. You have like a mini window. If you, as users, wanted to see Dan's and build in real time, you could pin his. You could pin his screen.
oh, that's right, because we're playing music.
Yeah.
Thanks, Maddie.
Yeah.
We have someone. Jesse. Welcome in, Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
Good to be here.
We're just in the middle of some build time. We just started about 5 minutes ago. If you need any instructions or anything, I'll paste the link in the chat again. If you want to build tonight and you want the instructions, if you can't remember, they should be pinned to the top, but for some reason it wasn't pinning for me.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Yeah.
My app, Maddie, my app's called Kindness Nudge, and it suggests one small act of kindness per day. So it allows you to like text someone you appreciate, leave them a positive note, and then it tracks whether or not you've sent your positive message for the day. So just something to encourage small, real world positive actions.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
I won't submit it for judging. I just felt like building something really quick. My Lovable's taken forever to build tonight, though, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Alex is wondering if there's new Lovable features.
Oh, daily. Yeah. Yeah, Alex, I will email you what I've found that's come out in the past few weeks that I think is the most useful, because they're coming out with features, I mean, literally almost daily, and they do have channels where they are publishing, what the updates are, etc. But it's hard to find, it's hard to follow. And sometimes they release a lot of updates at one time, so it's just it's tough to follow them. I've reached out to them and let them know, like, hey, can you maybe like throttle back how much you release at one time? I imagine other builders experience it too, but trying to think if there's any one feature on the top of my mind that I'm like, yeah, go check this out. I've mostly been building that's what I've been spending probably about half of my time lately doing. Maddie, do I have any quick tips that I want to share? We already shared, don't burn all of your Lovable credits ideating. Just use them to build. That way you're not burning up your Lovable credits there. Trying to think of any tips we shared or questions that may have been asked in prior hackathons that could add value to someone,
We're talking about the prompting and refining your prompt in an LLM outside of, and then putting it back in to Lovable. That was something someone shared last time.
Yeah.
I think of others. Just let it rip.
Just let it rip and present. That's the best advice. And, you know, honestly, that's what these hackathons are all about. It's building in public. Like my level was stuck. Maybe someone was feeding the hamsters or.
No, was anyone else having slow response from Lovable? Just Dan. They're in it, Dan. They're busy building.
It's always somebody.
Oh, good.
Mine pushed really quick. Yeah. There it goes. I do think it's worth sticking around to watch it build. I know not everyone's a developer, but it'll help you learn the language, you know.
That's true.
It's like a Duolingo of sorts, right? Where it's like, yeah, you know, I might not understand it all, but I can pick up bits and pieces, and every time you do that, you learn a little more, and eventually you know it all.
You know it all.
Yeah, I mean, in that moment, his head grew 3 times larger. I'm just kidding. Yes, I'm used to my Lovable being pretty snappy. Oh, I've got one, Maddie. Do you remember in the last hackathon where Elisa's her app wouldn't build?
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was a really simple fix for that I completely overlooked.
Oh, no.
Just tell the prompt to rebuild it.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I tried several other ways that I knew of that could remediate that you know, or that have in the past. But funny enough, I encountered that problem soon after the last hackathon, and it just occurred to me, just ask it to rebuild, and it did, and everything was like fixed in a minute.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. I have been building in something else, but whenever it doesn't do the thing I want it to do, I just say undo.
Yeah, totally. That was another tip that I'll throw out there too. If you have a Figma file or some maybe mock-ups of other applications where you like the look and feel, you can upload those in the prompt, and you can say, you know, hey, make the look and feel more like this, or make it more like that. I know we're not focused on look and feel tonight, but you got an extra credit to burn when you're done, and you're maybe not completely satisfied with the look of your application. Maybe you like the look of, I don't know, Airbnb. Throw a screenshot of Airbnb in there and ask it to see if it can replicate that UI for you.
Yeah, Dan, I think they want to see your screen. So you all can pin his screen if you want. But if you want to see Dan's screen now, I can stop presenting and Dan, you can show something off.
It's boring. I could show something real quick though, sure. Getting into the Chili Peppers. That's one of my favorite Chili Pepper songs. Yeah, so I mentioned to Maddie earlier that I started building this application that it's for adults, and it encourages small, real world positive actions. So I used ChatGPT to come up with the idea, and I used my prompt. I went into notes. You can't see that part on my screen, but I just went into my notes and I pasted the prompt in there. And I just pasted in what ChatGPT suggested. I told it, you know, just give me 3 features. So it said, suggest 1 small act of kindness per day, text someone you appreciate, leave a positive note, completed nudges. And that's it. Everything else is just from that prompt that I was showing y'all earlier that's in our instructions, right? So just pasted what ChatGPT provided me. It did get hung up. It looks like it got created up on the creation of the authentication. That's neither here nor there, though. So what it built was this little application called Kindle, and it looks like it set up the email and password sign up, as well as the daily nudge, mark complete, journal, and streak features, which I asked for. It just gives them some slightly different names. Yeah.
Nice. I'm curious if anybody is. Oh, nice. Yeah, Kate, I did that last time. Refine my prompt in Claude. I'm curious if anyone. Yes. Okay, Umar, go ahead and ask your question. The one I'm not sure which one to choose.
So it's like I have kind of two ideas. I don't know which one to choose.
Okay, let's hear them.
So the first one is about like building like wait, give me 1 second, please.
Okay.
It's like building a mobile application that provides immediate life-saving guidance during emergency situations.
Mhm.
App it must be like it must work offline and guide users step by step to using like both text and voice instructions.
Mhm.
Be like designed for speed and clarity and ease to it means like easy to use under stress.
Uh-huh.
Like
Perfect.
it's like application to the emergency situations. That's one of the idea that I have. The second one is like I think the two, or I think to build another app or web app or mobile app that help people which with speech or communication difficulty
Mhm.
interact with the other in real time using AI-powered voice and text tools. So the app should be simple, fast, and accessible. Like in the mouse, we have like different languages in the countries like Africa, like where we go, we have different language, different cultures.
Yeah.
But maybe the communications or the communication between people, it's like we have some kind of difficulty. So I think about this. I don't know what.
Yeah. What resonates most with you? Like, or what is like, where's your heart driven?
There
What's
you go.
calling to you?
I didn't hear.
Oh, like which one are you more drawn to right now? What would help you potentially?
I think about helping people to communicate and bypass the communication difficulty.
Nice. Pick that one.
Yeah, yeah. Do it. Run it. Run it.
Okay.
You got it. You got it. I
Okay.
can't
Can't
wait
wait to see
to
it.
see what you build.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Good job. You bet. My app was really simple. I don't know if y'all still see it, but I completed mine actually while we were chatting. I actually did it. I reached out to someone that I hadn't talked to in a while. So I got a little like emotional when I did too. That was it works. The app works for quick user feedback. I got emotional. There's my app. Maddie, how are we on time?
We have about 25 minutes left of build time. If anyone's ready to either demo as far as they've gotten, raise your hand and you can show off what you have, or if you have any questions or you're stuck, we can also answer them. Veronica, what do you have? Are you ready to demo?
I think so.
Yeah, let's go. Give me
Um,
just a moment, Veronica. Sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt you there. I just need to turn on our demo agent. Need to wake up our agent, and gonna get your name in there real quick. And do you have a name for your app, Veronica?
it's called Deriva.
Can you spell it for me, please?
Deriva.
Okay, all right. And we'll give you about let's
Are
see,
you
about
gonna
3
record
minutes
it?
here.
You're gonna steal my app idea one day.
We promise, we promise we won't steal your app ID. I should add a disclaimer on here. That's like, that's really funny. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start the recording and start our timer. And Veronica, the floor is yours.
So I can hit this little screen here. Ready to present now. Okay.
You got it.
Allow to share screen. Okay. Okay, can you guys see?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is called Deriva. Deriva is a art practice that was developed by the Situationists International. It means like to wander, and like they used to make these games where you would like explore a city, and they would make up rules. So like next time we see someone with a red shirt, we turn left. And next time we see a green sign, then we go straight 10 blocks and then make a right. You know, like they would come up with these rules and they would just wander through. And so that's what Derive comes from. And then growing up, I really loved the website Stumble Upon. Do you guys remember that?
Yes.
Stumble Upon was like epic and really contributed a lot to me growing intellectually and artistically. And so I was really sad that they got rid of Stumble Upon, and always dreamed of like remaking it. Um, but so this one is also kind of like a rebellion against like the doom scroll. Instead of like doom scrolling being something that maybe is brain rotting, it can be something that's brain expanding. So here you have a feature where you can tune your drift by selecting the tags or like the subject of what you want to drift through. And you can also select a mood. So if it's like in order to like calm you down, or like if you want to blow your mind, you can do that. That the AI added that. I didn't come up with any of these. That's cool. So this is a website. It sourced all the websites. This is crazy. It did it in like 5 minutes. This is insane.
We get this reaction a lot.
Okay, so I guess this is stick figures explaining philosophical concepts. That's cool. And then you can like save them when you like them. It gets saved here. Wait, no, it doesn't. I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out. But and then if you don't like them, you can hit dislike and it will not show up in your algorithm anymore. I think yeah.
Great.
Awesome. That is really cool. I like your motivation. I do. You took me right back to the old days. I totally remember that. I also like that it's kind of like moody in its like the purples and the deep, like just the color is speaking to me a bit. And I could see myself being into this as opposed to being on Instagram or TikTok or whatever is going to try and capture my attention. So that's really cool. Dan, what do you think?
I liked how easy it was to use right away. So, super simple onboarding that was energetic, playful presentation style too. So, that creates kind of like curiosity, right? Which in turn creates engagement. So, super cool. I loved it. Very nice job. And kudos to you for being the first to demo. So you get the honorary bravery award for the evening as well. Very nice job.
Yeah, thank you for sharing.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
All right, who's next? If anyone's ready. We have a little bit more time too. Matt.
All right. Matt, let me get you queued up here. Matt, what is your app called?
It is called Sapore.
Can you spell that, please?
Sapore. Sapore. I can't pronounce Italian or French. I don't know.
I like it.
Sapore. All right. I just butchered that. Anyway. Okay, Matt, I am going to go ahead and start our timer and start recording. And Matt, is yours.
Okay, so my app is meant to be kind of like a recipe haven. It's a place where you can store all of like your recipes, food that you make. Maybe it's been passed down from grandma or something like that, and you don't want to lose it. It's on a, little piece of paper up in like a cabinet in your kitchen. It's time to digitize it. It's also meant, so that's going to be the add recipe feature right here. You'll come in, you'll take a picture with your phone after you've made it and it looks all beautiful, or upload an existing photo. You give it a category, a time, how much it serves, and then you create your ingredients and your you add your ingredients and your steps and save off your recipes. You'll be able to, if people like make their profiles public or you have friends in here, you'll be able to follow other folks and look at their recipes in their profiles. This is my profile, but if you were discovering and you went to Marta's, you could see what recipes she has and maybe make one of her recipes. If that's what you're in the mood for, maybe some Italian or I don't know, some good desserts. So get to do that with your the folks you follow. And then you can also discover. So if other people have public profiles and you want to discover their profiles, you could go to just say like, maybe you're not following her yet, but you want to see what she has, glaze some of her recipes, take a look. And so there's that. And then the other idea is in the, where did I have it? But yeah, so, share with friends and stuff like that. And then I'm drawing a blank on one other thing I wanted to just mention. See if I can find it. Just a thought, it's not here, but just future integration would be, you could choose a switch that says make recipe healthier, and then it will take maybe a not so healthy recipe, cut down the sugars, maybe cut down the fats, cut different things like that, so that you can take what's still a really good recipe, but maybe fatty or unhealthy, and maybe try to lean it out a little bit. So just a quick switch. It's like, I really like this recipe, but it's a ton of carbohydrates or whatever. So how can I make it healthier? That would involve the thing we talked about avoiding, which is integration with like a third-party app. You'd send the recipe into ChatGPT and say, hey, as a elite chef, that cares about nutrition, make this healthier. And then you get something sent back that maybe cuts certain things out. So that's the general gist of it. Never lose a recipe, follow your friends and, try their food. And then I guess, also just try to stay healthy, try to make things that are good but healthier at the same time.
Nice. That's awesome. Dan, sorry, you had your hand up.
for it.
Oh, that was just the flag to let you know we were coming up on our time box, Maddie. Thank you, though.
Oh, nice. Perfect. I would add, if I were to use this app, which sign me up right now, I would add a chicken salad with
Ooh.
canned chicken from Costco. Don't hate on it. And then add Greek yogurt instead of mayonnaise
See, there you go. That's what I'm saying.
and Dijon. I mean,
And maybe you put that in your notes at the bottom as like substitutes,
yeah,
and then that's just part of that switch. Or maybe it's, somehow you have to integrate those thoughts together.
Yeah.
But the main idea is like we all have recipes we love, and we don't want to lose them, and we also want to share them with people we love. So how do we make that happen?
I love that. Kate, do you have a question?
Oh no, yeah, I just want to go next.
Okay, perfect. I love it, Matt. Thank you for sharing.
No
That
problem.
was awesome. Very relatable problem. I love that you're preserving family recipes as well. Really like the make recipe healthier.
Yeah, I'd say one other integration, then I'll move on, would be take a picture of something in your refrigerator, see if you have ingredients that match or partial match things in your recipes, and then that's way to like get rid of food and do things like that. Again, inventory of things you've already bought, and what do I have that I can make for the family without, maybe having to run to the store, or minimally spend money and get things out of the cupboards and stuff like that. So an AI picture that can check your inventory at your house and stuff like that.
Awesome.
Smart.
I need that.
Thank
I always
you guys.
forget vegetables in my fridge. I'm like, wait, oh no, those beets are gonna go bad. But if I had that, it would help.
Love
Nice.
it. All
Thank
right, we
you.
got Kate up next.
Yeah.
All right, Kate. Kate, are you ready?
Yeah.
Great job, Matt. Kate, what's the name of your app?
All right. So it's just called Where Do I Start? Let me go and share my screen.
Where do I
Find it.
start?
Well,
You said?
Yeah. So yeah, hold on. Let me share my screen first.
Yeah,
Maybe
all good. I'm just
easier.
capturing the name in my system here, so take your time.
Got it.
We'll get
All right,
we'll
here we
get
go.
our
All
timer
right, so
going, and
the app's
we'll get
called Where Do I
All right.
Start? So basically it's like an app for those who want to get like into like a new music artist or like a new video game series or movie franchise, but they don't know where to begin. Like, cause the idea I had for it was that like I would always see like friends online saying, I want to get to this artist, but which album do I start with? Or same for gaming, for instance, like which like series like entry do I start with? So I put in 2 example use cases. So let's say you want to get into Bjork's music. So when you click on the page for Bjork, let's say if you want to get into her music, then you're greeted with like a summary of like her discography. But you also can do like a quiz to figure out like, hey, like which album should I start with from her discography? So for example, it would ask you for Bjork, what kind of mood are you looking for? So let's say I want something kind of energetic. How much would you want to be surprised? I'd say just enough to be hooked. And where do you usually find your music? So for example, a friend with weird taste, indie logs, or playlists and pop charts. So for example, like based on my answers, it recommends I start out with Debut, which is Bjork's first album. So why this one? It would also give you reasons on why you should start with this album. So I got Debut because it's accessible, energetic, and easy to get into. You can also retake the quiz to get a different answer. So if I wanted something a little bit different, this one would, based on my answers, it gave me Vespertine based on this one, based on atmospheric, experimental, and complex and layered. So basically, it would recommend you like which music albums or series you should start out with based on a personalized quiz. Now, as for where it would get all the info for each franchises, it could be AI, it could be like a wiki, could be like a curated database, but I haven't really explored that too much. Now, same deal, let's say for Dark, let's say you want to get into like the Soul Sports games, but you don't know if you want to start with something like Demon Souls or any of the Dark Souls games or Elden Ring, for instance. So similar deals. So how much experience do you have with challenging action games? let's say you have some experience, and it also gives you like what kind of world do you want to explore. So let's say I want Gothic horror, and then what matters to you most in the game, so exploration, combat feel, or story and lore. Let's say I'm more of a lore enthusiast. It recommends I start out with Bloodborne, so it's deep environmental lore, dark and impressive, and punishing difficulty. So basically, now you get a basic idea of how this web app would work. Basically, it's designed for those that who want to get into like a new franchise or like a new artist, but they just don't know where to start. So the site is here to help you with that.
Nice.
Great timing too. Maddie, can y'all hear the sound that it makes, that the timer makes, or no?
No, we can't hear your timer.
Yeah, I was just curious. No, that was just because it like you ended right as the timer ended. So I was just that was perfect. Maybe you set a timer on your end. That's a tip for next time. Very nicely done. Maddie, would you like to share some feedback?
Yeah, I love the quiz because especially when you don't know where to start, even figuring out, like having questions come to you and say, oh, okay, yeah, I guess I am in this type of mood, or this is the experience I have with this type of, gaming. I think that really does help you. And I think Veronica said it really well, like helps with analysis paralysis. And it's like, no, just go start here. So it's like fast, cool, interesting.
So you don't have to like scroll through endless threads, like, or subreddits, like to find like where I should start if I want to get into this.
Totally. People want a clear entry point for sure. Right. Like not spending more time combing Reddit threads than actually listening to the music, This is super cool. I love the video game idea too, because I just experienced something similar to that last night where I was looking for a new game to play, and it was just like, oh, you're looking for a new game, here's all 900 of our titles. I'm just like, that's like just overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Like, never mind. I
Like
literally like, and it was already overloaded. Like I just wanted to play a game. So this is cool. I love it. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for sharing, Kate.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. And who wants to go next? Yeah. All right. I'm going to try and say, will you pronounce your name for me so I don't mispronounce it? Jaya, sorry. Jai, you do it. Oh, but you're on mute, so I can't hear you.
Jayashree, yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. All right. Tell us the name of your app.
Yeah, it's called Katha. Okay, I already published it because I had more time.
Could you spell that for me?
Khattaa.
Kata. Okay, great. All right, let me go ahead and set the timer and start the recording.
Can you give me just 1 second?
Okay,
Before
take your
you
time.
started. Let me start sharing it and then perfect. Can I start now?
Yes.
Yeah, go for it. The floor is yours.
Yes, perfect. So hi all. Hi, my name is Jayashree, and my parents own a small business. It's a house of saris. I'm from India. I'm currently in San Francisco, but yeah. Anyways, so the inspiration behind this application is my parents have always asked me to create a digital sales log for their business. I was always like, yeah, another time. I think the time has come, so I really made it now. This could be a good digital logbook for all the small businesses. So this app, the inspiration is like having a small digital ledger that helps small businesses owner track purchases, sales, and get clear business analytics. I just created to enter, like, have a log entry, add sales, purchases, and insights. Everything starts with purchases first because, yeah, when a shop owner buys inventory, they log it here. So when I'm adding purchase, I can write a name. Like, let me say I don't know, like, have you ever heard of sari? It's a drape kind of thing in Indian culture. I can write the categories cotton. I can write from where they're purchasing. I mean, yeah, let me just say some ABC textiles for now. And I can put the date when I purchased and how many units I purchased. Let's say 70 of them. Cost per unit is 1,000, and I want to sell them for 1,500. I'll save the purchases, and every time they can log again, add sale. I already added 2 different kinds of things. Let me add one of this, and then I can add one of this and save sale. Now we have the insights about the business summary, what is a bestseller, and the dashboard also have all of this information about stock alerts, total revenue, total profit, and everything. I think this could be super helpful for small businesses, just to have, because I see them always writing every single thing into a notes. They have notes since 2017. I think this would be super useful for them at this point. And that is the end of my presentation and my application.
Nice. Awesome. That's amazing. I totally understand that growing up in a family with 3 small business owners all over. And yes, more recently, my mother and her jewelry business, like writing things down. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Mhm.
So sign us up, okay? Sign us up. Easy to use.
Yes, totally.
That was
Uh,
awesome.
stop.
I loved it. I found the official sari emoji. There is one.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah, right? Isn't that awesome? That was I really enjoyed that. It was a great demonstration as well. Good flow to it. So very useful, actionable dashboard as well. I think like good for like day-to-day small business owner decision making type thing. So really nice. Very like
Thank you.
practical little ledger application. Great job.
Yeah, I
Nice.
just created their website after 9 years for their
Wow.
9th anniversary. I just shared it in the chat right now.
Oh,
But yeah, I mean, after 9 years, I mean, finally, I also made their ledger app. I hope they're happy today.
yeah,
Yes.
look at you go.
Don't tell them it only took you 30 minutes then. This took days of hard labor. No, I'm just kidding. You tell them whatever. But very nice job.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All
Yay,
right.
thank you.
Nicola, you're up. Tell us the name of your app, who it's for, what problem it's trying to solve.
Absolutely. So there's a couple of people in this meeting, including Dan, that know me in person. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
And I like to build complex systems. And I'm also a lover of nature. So my app is called Trail Triage. It's a dual-sided ecosystem that turns hikers into high-precision scouts to help rangers, take care of like fallen tree or obstacles on the road on the hiking trails. And I believe that I use All Trails a lot, but it's very consumer driven. It's just like they don't get anything back in return. Only I get something out of it. So this app would solve such a problem where regular hikers can either contribute by clearing or ask for a scout to help. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yes. So you can see like some urgent like top nuances. You can see the map where things are urgent, where things are semi-urgent, and then you have this kind of loadout generator where if you qualify to be able to fix it on your own, the app tells you what exactly you need in terms of like what tools, etc. And also you have ability to do it yourself, but you have ability to assign a crew or just mark the problem. And also here there is a slight change where you can update your location and wherever you are in terms of right now I'm focused on PA, but I imagine this to be nationwide or even global. So yeah, that's my app.
Very
Very
nice.
cool.
Wow, I'm really impressed with the interface. Maddie, what are your thoughts?
Yeah. So I really used to be into dirt biking. And when I mean really, I mean I took a class once and I went on a few trails by myself and it was very scary. But I followed a bunch of dirt bikers for a while and they would go on trails after the winter, these single track trails, and they would come up against like huge logs over the trail. So I could see that, like just thinking about a subset of people that could really utilize from something that was like exactly what this is. So really cool.
Thank you.
I love it. And
Yeah,
it's
thank you.
very
I try to give back as much as possible because I feel a lot of like market apps now are just like they're only focused on the user, and this is more like communal.
yeah,
So it gives
Right.
back in a way. So,
that's really cool. And it's high tech. I want to
and
look.
those of you who are in PA, I mean, some trails are so not maintained at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice. Nice
Thank you
job,
for having.
Nicola. Absolutely. Great job.
All right. Umar, you're up next. Tell us the name of your app. I think we know who it's for, but give us a little bit more who it's for and what problem is it trying to solve?
Yes. So my app is about the name of my app is like a kind of app like so I said the name Silent Helper. So
Nice.
Silent Helper is an assistant communication application designed to reduce barriers between individuals who have difficulty speaking and people around them. It's primarily its primary objective to provide a fast, intuitive, and inclusive way to express needs, understanding others, and interact confidently across different languages, like or cultures or social contexts. At its core, the application acts as a real-time communication bridge. It will work also like an app offline. It transforms spoken language into readable text using like speech to text and convert users' input to natural voice output, like to help people they don't speak. It's like gives the app the dual capability, allows user to both understand others and to be understood. So the app will help I guess I have to share my app, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
please.
Yeah, absolutely. Go for
Okay.
it.
So it's simple interface. I'll go to share this. Okay. It's good.
Hey, there it is. Yeah.
So it's simple. It's like will help. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the first step, it will help like people with or speech disability, individual with social anxiety, and elderly users who struggle with verbal interaction. It solves the problem of communication breakdown in real time or in real life. It will solve the difficulty understanding others, dependency on others to communicate, like also stress. It will help us it will help the like people with difficulty or with the stress and loss of autonomy in public interaction. Also, the app is provide real-time communication tools, speak or speech to text, text to speech, or a quick actions. So here you can see that we can like using a mic to give our voice, and there is a live transcription. Or if we can speak, we can write the text here. Or if we are in an emergency situation, we can if we are need like a help or something like that. Or if we want to talk about other contexts, so here we can see the context suggestions, and that's it. That's my application. Okay.
I love it. I love the context suggestions down there, especially when,
Yeah.
traveling.
So it's an application. It's a mobile application. It's not a web application. It's a mobile application. The interface is small like that.
Sure.
Okay.
That's awesome. I already want to use it. So that's great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love it. I think that tackles a universal pain as well. And, communication breakdowns are real and common. So to be able to have something easy to grasp, super helpful, really creative idea there. Nice job.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you
Awesome.
bet.
Thank you so much for sharing. All right, Kai, you're up next. Tell us the name of your app and who it's for.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So my app name Focus Flow. So to start with, just think about the last time you studied for an exam or try to teach something complex. You probably had access to all the information like notes, slides, or textbook, but still struggle to figure out what actually matters. So my app is a Focus Flow, designed for both students and educators, anyone who needs to turn the complex material into something clear, structured, and usable. So I'm going to share my screen.
Nice.
All right. So the problem is solved. Is today the biggest problem in learning isn't access to the information. It's about the clarity. Students spend hours studying but still miss the key concepts, and the educators often don't know where students will get confused. This creates a gap between how the content is taught and how it is actually understood. So I have prepared my note for a computer science class I am taking right now, and I go to student mode and I paste it. Right. It's about here, the data structure here, and it generated. Oh, it takes a second. So this is really
At least you can put a lot in that box. It looks like 20,000
There
characters.
you go.
it's
Wow.
for flexibility. Yeah, and after all, I can see that is the summary, like here, like it's actually true because I learned the HIFs and it's really useful. And I have read all of this. It's really useful. Yes, summary, key concept of what I need to know to study, like an exam, and simple explanations like this. and some mistake I can meet during the exam, and some exam questions for the student who want to like prepare for tomorrow exam, something like that. And not stopping at that, I also have educator mode like this one. I also copy paste the same note and change to educator mode. And
Veronica already wants to use it.
yeah, we have lesson plan, like objective and duration for the time you want to teach. And we have activities. It's planned for you to go through it if you are a teacher, like introduction, go through it. Yeah. And the misconcept for student, like, yeah, to explain to student, and some discuss question for student to think about, and also a quick assessment after all. Yeah. Not stopping at that, it's not just the note you have. If you just have the idea, you want to learn some topic, like I want to learn how to swim, like at the student mode, you can just put it in the chatbot and wait for it. Here you are. You have a summary, like how to swim for the learner, like key concept, or what you need to know, and explanation, some mistake, and also the exam question for better learner. And if you change to educator mode, I want to teach my student how to swim. Here you are. You have all the plan for the lesson, like introduction to the same one, discussion question, assessment after all. So this isn't just generating text, it's organizing the knowledge into what actually matters from both the learners and the teacher perspective. So whether you have the full notes or just a topic in mind, focus flow turns any input into structured understanding, helping others learn faster and teach smarter. So you don't need to have a perfect note, just the starting point, and focus flow does the rest. Yeah, that's my
You also wrote a marketing campaign there, and that was beautifully said.
Thank you so much.
I love it. That's really cool. I wanted to ask, if I'm in student mode, some fast feedback is, I like the here are some exam questions you might get, but if there was a exam question it could ask me, like a simple knowledge check after some of the reading, that could then validate, like, oh, here's an area where I'm still weak. Teach me more about X, Y, and Z. So then you can have kind of a gauge on where your studying was working or maybe not. But overall, really cool. And then switching between student mode and educator mode is awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Loved it. I'll be transparent. Back in my day, we would have called this a cheat sheet. And I love how that you're using this to help you with school too. It's like the modern day solution, but I've got all kinds of ideas now too, like a share buttons, so-and-so missed class this day, like you missed this lecture. Hey, look, I can share this. Maybe you share it within your network. Maybe the AI takes all the notes collectively and gives you the Cliff's notes. I think this gets real long legs here, Kai. Nice job. Nice delivery again.
Yeah. You can base on the flow and you can start studying before the exam. I think so. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. No, I got you. I was just teasing there a little bit. Yeah, very nice job, Kai.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for sharing. All right, we have a few people who haven't yet demoed, which you don't have to demo, but if you would like to demo, please raise your hand and we can get you in. Chloe.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
I lost the internet connection midway, so I was on my hotspot and then just switched back to Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect timing. It never happened for a while, and now it happened. So I can share my screen and show what I've built.
Great.
So my app is called Brew Book. It's something I started from my personal use case. I'm new to making espresso, and I just started getting beans. It's been a year or so since we started doing that, to buy actual whole beans and then grind them and make espressos and make different drinks. So I wanted to make something to help me track the type of beans I've had, how much I like them, and then that can help me hopefully find more beans I like. So so yeah, basically the app allows you to log in the type of beans you've tried. If you can see my screen, yeah. So you can choose the name of the beans and the roaster. Am I sharing the right one? Oh, I think I might be sharing the wrong one.
Oh, it says edit bean. Is that the right one?
I think it's the right one.
Okay. I'm building it with my husband here. We actually have two versions, but it's the same idea. I think I'm sharing my my generated version rather than his. But yeah, you can
No, it is the right one.
Is the right one?
Don't worry about
Okay. So you can put in the name of the beans and the roaster, basically the key details about the beans you're using. The idea is, ideally this can be something just extracted when users putting the name of the beans. It can be extracted from online information right away and auto filled in, so it doesn't have to be so manual each time. And then after you log in your beans, you can sort of see how much you have left, and then you can log in the drinks you've brewed and how you like them, exactly how much you use, and how in terms of acidity, different aspects, how you feel about it personally. And there's also a feature you can sort of get some advice from the app if you feel like your beans aren't brewed the same quality as previous times. So this is something you can get some inspiration or advice from the app. And then as you're building your profile and your preferences, you eventually will get some insights about your drinking preference. What are your favorite methods, your favorite beans, the taste of the beans you like, and from there you can get some inspirations over here once you built something, and it's gonna link to local and nearby cafes where you can get beans that might suit your preference. So yeah,
Nice.
That's it.
I love it. I'm guessing, considering that you're a married couple, that this adventure of coffee and brewing is something you both share, which is really cool. Because what if one of you learns something and then the other person then can learn from whatever, if they weren't home, which is great. And I know my husband and I would love to use this, frankly. So thank you. It's awesome.
That's great to hear. Thank you for the feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. I'm a coffee connoisseur. I couldn't think of a better word on the spot, but this is definitely something I would use. And I think it's something I think you could pitch to a local coffee shop too. Right? And maybe it publishes reports or something, and then and have little reports on, hey, this was the taste, this was the, etc. For me, it's always going to tell me I'm almost out because I'm literally almost out. Yeah.
I love it.
Very nice job.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for sharing. Awesome.
Thank
All
you.
right, guys. We have about 5 minutes left in our total time box, which means we probably have time for one more demo. Does anyone want a demo?
the last demo of the
The
evening.
last demo of the night. Which is okay if you don't. Okay. Dan.
Well, Maddie, we have a tie that requires some manual input. So if you and I could step aside into the judges' room to finish
Okay.
deliberating, maybe you could put on some music.
Yes, let me put on some music. We will be back in 31 minute.
What? Yeah, 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay.
We'll be right back here.
Hold tight. All right, we are back. The judges have deliberated with our AI judge, which is amazing. So fun to have an AI judge at an AI hackathon. I don't know. Anyone else like totally stoked about that, or it's just me? Okay, so really impressed with what everybody demoed tonight. Thank you so much for being vulnerable and sharing. I saw you all build in an hour, and it's now time for the judges to deliberate, and we're going to share our winners. So, all right, third place, which is the Product is Hard box set and a 1-hour product review session with Dan, is, drumroll please, even though you can see it, is Matt. Congratulations, Matt. Matt had the Sapore menu recipe sharer. All right. And our second place, drum roll please. This is a one for user testing session and a 1-hour product feedback session with Dan. That is going to Nicola. Drum roll. Phew, phew, phew.
Good job, Nick.
And then last but definitely not least, our first place, $100 in lovable credits and a 1-hour product feedback session with Dan is going to our very own Jasarshri. Sorry. And she is not here anymore. I think she had to leave. So we do.
I'm sorry, I joined from my phone. Yes, on the go.
I'm so sorry about I mispronounced your name again, even after you told me. But congratulations, you won first place.
Good job. Jayshree, right? Did I get it right?
Jayshree, yes. Yay. I'm
Awesome.
happy. Yay.
Awesome. Hey, congratulations. Nice job. If I could have you, Matt, and Nicola hang out for just a minute, if you're all still here, I just want to make sure that I have the correct email addresses for y'all so I can get those prizes out. Again, congratulations to everyone. I have feedback for everyone. So whether you won or not, I have a parting gift for you. I have a little analysis on your application that I will share with you tomorrow. And also tomorrow, we will publish the video from the hackathon tonight. So you'll see that show up in an email. You'll also see a replay available on our website. although the that might not be available till Monday. But we'll try to get that email out to y'all as soon as we can tomorrow. And same thing with the prizes. We'll get those out first thing. So Maddie, any last words you would like to share with the group before we close things out with just our winners there?
Yeah, so an hour ago, some of you had empty screens. Now we have functional apps. We have solutions to real problems. And most importantly, you all just proved that building in public isn't as scary as you may have thought. So you are not just designers anymore. You are orchestrators. To our winners, congratulations. To everyone else, the fact that you showed up, built in public, and put your work out there, that is the real win. But we're just getting started. This isn't a one-off. We want to see you back here in May for the event. So keep an eye on the Hackathon Hub and your email, and we'll drop the dates there. So if you want to stay and ask some questions, Dan and I are going to hang out for a little bit. Thank you for bringing your energy, your vulnerability, and your creativity. I'm Maddie Romashko. This is Big Nerd, and you were officially AI enabled. So go build something that matters, and have a good night, everybody.